Hello everyone, back to tuning into our Sunday evening live stream. Here we go again. We're live on this Sunday evening, so hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in to our latest Sunday evening live stream. So here we are then, everybody. We have released the GavsWeatherVids Winter 2020 forecast. Premiere that, of course, on Thursday evening. That premiere peaked at over 230 concurrent viewers. It's an unbelievable premiere, absolutely incredible. I hope you'll enjoy it. What did you think to the countdown music? Everybody, the countdown was good, wasn't it? That is the dramatic theme. But the only thing with using like a dramatic theme for your countdown is that you've then got to live up to the drama. You know, so I hope we lived up to the drama of the dramatic theme on the countdown. I've never used that one before, but I did want to keep that, you know, for release winter forecast, but I don't know if we lived up to it quite or not. You know, I hope we did. I hope we lived up to the dramatic theme. But it was good, wasn't it? Good premiere. Thank you so much, everybody, for making the premiere incredible. I think that's the biggest premiere I've ever done at GavsWeatherVids. As I say, the peak concurrent was over 230 plus. Peak concurrent on the premiere on Thursday evening. So I was very, very impressed with that. I thought that was great. And just thank you so much, everybody, you know, for making that incredible. So now we'll discuss winter forecast. And then, of course, that's the long range stuff all done and out of the way. You know, that's a long range out of the way until we begin spring updates in January. Anyway, so we're going to have to think of a new sort of theme, I suppose, for our Sunday live streams. I thought this week we would, we'll look at 12Z every week anyway. This week we're looking at 12Z, and we will have a look at the CFS V2 and also the ECMWF for winter 2021-22. I think I'll have a look at a few GFS Ensemble members as well, because next week I reckon we will start to shift it just a little bit, you know, shift the Sunday live stream a little bit towards the focus of Ensembles Watch. Ensembles Watch live from next Sunday, going through like all 30 GFS Ensemble members to see what they're showing, you know, over the next couple of weeks. I think that will become like the focus from next week. But this week we will have a little look at some of those Ensemble members as well. And we'll discuss the winter forecast. We've got to do that, haven't we? We've got to discuss the winter forecast. I'm sure you've got questions about it, so I shall go through live chat in a moment. And I'll endeavour to answer as many of your questions as I possibly can. And then we'll start screen capturing, you know, probably somewhere around 20 past 6, half past 6, something like that. We'll see how the live stream goes. We will have things wrapped up for 7, so nobody needs to worry that we're going to overrun into that dance programme. I'll have it all wrapped up before that starts. You don't need to worry about that. Right, now, I'm going to say thank you so much to our moderators. So thank you so much to Paul and also to Savvy for moderating on the live stream. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to Paul. Thank you so much to Savvy for moderating. Savvy has released a 100-day video today, 100 days in the mountains. And it's been blowing up. Savvy's video has been blowing up this afternoon. It's been going absolutely crazy. The views on Savvy's video been unbelievable. So well done, my friend. Well done, Sav.
Well done, Sav.
There you go, Sav. Mr. P says well done as well. Well done, Savvy, for the success on your video today. Tell everybody about it in the live chat, my friend. It's been absolutely epic. Absolutely epic, hasn't it, Sav? With your video today. So well done. Well done, my friend. Right, I think we'll start going through the live chat. And we'll have a look, see what you're all saying, and then when that one is, when we've done that, we will start doing some screen capturing. Sav, it's been going semi-viral. Woohoo! It's been going semi-viral, Sav. Sav's gone viral, everyone. I knew it would go viral, didn't I? I told you, Sav, didn't I, that it would do well, this one. I knew it. Gav knew. Right, okay, let's start going through the live chat then. So first person in with us was Emily. Thank you so much, everybody. And please smash the like button as well, by the way. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. It wouldn't be Gav live stream without a cough. Please smash the like button, hovering around 40 concurrent viewers, so we'll see how the stream progresses. Of course you will. Please smash the like button, and make sure you sub to the channel as well. You found us through YouTube search and whatnot. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Don't forget to tell your friends and family to subscribe as well. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. We need to put on around 20, I think it's fewer than 20 now, 20 subscribers to get to 12.8k. So, subs moving very quickly. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, now, first person in with us was Emily Evans, saying, "Hi, Gav, I'm ready for the live stream tonight. Let's hope it's going to be a good one. Hopefully, I'll be able to put a good live for you." Emily, thank you so much, Emily, for being first person in with us. James098, evening, Gavin, everyone. It's very cold early evening here at -3.3. Wow, frosty and clear. You're up in Scotland, aren't you? You're in the borders, I think, James. So yeah, cold up there. It's not been that cold. It's just sort of been grey, dank, dreary sort of day, very miserable day here today, very damp and not very inspiring, and like sort of cold that gets in your bones, but not that frosty cold. Thank you so much to James098 being here. Alan Petru is here. Hi everyone, it's been a cloudy day here, 6 degrees but dry. Thank you so much, Alan, for being here. Yeah, been very similar in Northants. What did we think to the winter forecast then, everybody? It was good, wasn't it? Forecasting a cold winter. We reckon the coldest part of winter will be in the heart of the winter, right in January. Let me know, everyone, in the comments or in the live chat, what you think about winter forecast. Right, Mark is here. Mark Knish. Evening, Gavin. I know warm September hasn't helped about favouring a cold winter, but as you said in 2018, it said a year ending with number 8 didn't favour a good summer. And look what we got. It's true. Yeah, you can always get exceptions to any rule, but weather is always trying to find ways to surprise us. Mark saying, would you say, Gavin, this year is like 2014-15? We came away with an average winter, that same September, came out with a 15-degree temperature. Yeah, maybe. We're very different in the solar cycle, though, this year to 2014-15. That's like the second pink solar maximum in 2014. So we're very different from that. But yeah, I get the point you're making, that we did have a hot September in 2014, and we came away with a relatively mediocre winter, but there were a few cold snaps. I get the point you're making, Mark. Mark, also again, winter 2007-8, that was overall mild that winter, am I right? But we did have some cold snaps in January of 2008. I can't remember much. I think we had like a very, very brief easterly around New Year, well, just after New Year of 2008, but other than that, I can't remember much, really, with that. I think that was a very mild winter, generally, from beginning to end. Mark saying that storm looks bad, doesn't it, going on Tuesday? Let's hope loads don't end up without power again or flood out of their homes. Indeed, yeah, some people are still not connected after Storm Arwen over a week on. So let's hope we don't see any more power outages. Alan Petru saying, I think we peaked too soon. Snow late November doesn't mean a very cold winter. Look at 88, 89. Yeah, that's true. There's always swings and roundabouts. Although, on the other hand, Alan, what about 78, 79? That had snow at the end of November 1978. After a very mild autumn. What's wrong with my eye? After a very mild autumn, didn't it, though, Alan? I'm sure you remember 78, 79, the way it flipped. So, maybe. But, yeah, I get the point you're making. Of course, one cold snap at the end of November does not mean you're going to get a cold winter. Chris Ailing is here. Good into you, Chris. Thank you so much, Chris Ailing, for being on live stream. Dylan has got homework. So, Dylan Harbrough's not going to be able to be with us on the live stream tonight. But you good luck with your homework. You do your homework, Dylan. That's much more important than live streaming. James Young is here. So, according to James, saying, hello everyone, how are we doing on this fine evening? It's been very gloomy. I don't know about a fine evening, James. It's been very, very gloomy and damp here. But yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much. Actually, I've got like a bit of a sore eye. So my eye isn't that good. But then again, my eye is never very good anyway. But no, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much, my friend. Chris Stewart is here. Hello to you, my friend. Shiram, hello Gavin, the swinger, with the swinger, showing 60% in favour of a cold winter, which is a big majority percentage favouring a cold winter. Any reason for definitely not going, for not definitely going for a classic 80s winter repeat? I don't know, Shiram, we've gone pretty cold, I think. I think we've gone pretty cold, actually. You know, we have to bear in mind that we haven't got a background warming signal going on. The autumn weather patterns haven't been that great for a cold winter to follow, but nevertheless, we have gone pretty bullish. I think, you know, we're the most bullish really out there, but I've seen anyway. For a cold winter, so I think the forecast is pretty cold. And of course, we've not ruled out the chance that it could be even colder than that. You know, we're not we've not ruled out the possibility, you know, that it could be colder. So I think we went pretty cold, but let me know what you think about our winter forecast. Anyway, Mark saying no one can say that just because it got cold at the end of November doesn't mean it'll be like 1989. No, that's right, Mark. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, although I've tried my best to sort of anticipate. I have. Right, we're hovering around 65 concurrent viewers. Big old live stream already. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much for doing that. Alan saying, and Patricia saying, the only snow we got in that winter was the first week of April 1989. Yeah, April 89 did get cold. That was winter. Really, was it? November, and then in April. Otherwise, the rest of winter of 88, 89 was very mild. I remember it. It came as a shock. Those late 80s winters came as a shock to me because I've grown up through like the early and mid 1980s, which was often very cold. And then suddenly we flipped in 87, 88, that's the first one, into a very mild winter. And of course, my sort of understanding of the UK climate up to that point, up to 87, 88, my sort of understanding of that of the UK climate was that our winters were always cold, or nearly always cold and snowy. So 87, 88 came as a very big shock to me, I have to say. Really brought me down to earth as like a 9-year-old child. You know, really brought me down to earth that winter. But then, on top of that, we had 88, 89. That brought me even further down to earth. And then if that wasn't enough, we had 89, 90. And that really brought me down to earth. So, you know, by the time we got through the trilogy of mild winters at the end of the 1980s, I really knew by then, you know, what the UK climate was all about in winter. And actually, the cold winters that we had during the middle of the 1980s, they were the exception. Really, and the rule, it tends to be like mild winters. Anyway, thank you so much, Alan. Chris Ailing is here. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Why are solar traffic warnings favoured in late winter rather than early on? Good question, Shiram. I'm not sure about that, actually. I'm sure somebody knows, though. Darth Vader has arrived. Wow. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into our live stream. Cold, up in Scandi. Jake Haverson is here. Hi, Gav. Looks mild to mid-December. Then I have a feeling that the winter will get colder as it progresses. That's kind of like what we forecast, Jake. On-off, cold and mild, alternating in December. Things getting progressively colder then from January, you know, through the heart of the winter. And then maybe again milder again later on. Mark, Gavin was watching Home Alone. Love the music of John Williams. Brilliant, isn't he? He's absolutely fantastic. John Williams is a legend, Mark. And Home Alone is very funny as well. Very funny. Right, Shiram. I think November snow is good, potentially for a cold winter. We saw this in November 85, and we got a cold winter in 85, 86 following. Yeah, and 78, 79, don't forget that one. Right, okay, let's go on down. Shiram, I guess report autumn weather patterns are reducing damage certainty of us getting a classic 80s winter repeat, despite a massive percentage on the swinger. The autumn weather patterns were not great, were they? But we're going to work around them, I think, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Katrine is here. Katrine Baso. Hello to you, Katrine. Matthew Orchard is here. Good evening to Matthew. Dancy is here. Hello to Dancy. Oh, wow, it's -8 where Darth is in Sweden right now. That is very, very cold. So it's going to be like minus double digits for you, main Darth, isn't it? Tonight. I don't know. It's going to be very, very cold for you, Darth. Congratulations. I know you love it. I know you like it cold. So, well done. Well done, my friend. Right, Fizz Demon is here. Hello to Fizz Demon. Daniel Bradley, evening Mrs. P and Gav. I enjoyed Winter Forecast a lot. It was so epic. So, what do you think the chances of us getting a beast from yeast this winter? I don't know about a beast from yeast, but we are sort of highlighting the chances like the Scandinavian high in January. So, whether that would come to beastly easterly or not, I don't know. But we're highlighting the prospect that we might get a Scandi in January. We shall see. We shall see, my friend. Fizz Demon 1234 is here. Hello to you. Michael Johnson is here. Good evening, Gab. This is P and everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson. Right, okay, Mark saying, I thought it was you, Gavin, and Sammy that did music. Haha, no, it was, that's YouTube. YouTube does the things, you know, they only had that one very, very dreary theme. I'm sure you remember it when we were premiering videos last year. The theme was very dreary. But they really upped the ante on the themes now, and I went with that's like the dramatic theme, and I went with that one, but I hope that the only problem with going for a dramatic theme as you start, of course, is that you've got to live up to it then, haven't you? You know, so it can be a double-edged sword, because if you go dramatic, really dramatic like that, and then you don't quite live up to the theme that you started with, then it can be a bit deflating, I suppose. So hopefully after that dramatic introduction, the forecast was able to live up to it. I think it was, because it started straight off with the swingometer showing 60-40 in favour of a cold winter. So that got us off to a pretty dramatic start anyway, I think. And then it just hopefully got more dramatic as it went along. Matthew Richards is here. Hello to you, my friend. Paul and Sabby checked in. Hello, both. Thank you to our moderators for moderating on the live stream. Steve Batty. Wind, and more wind. Will it calm down, Gav? Hopefully. I think we're looking at some higher pressure mid-December, Steve. Going to have a look at 12s there very, very shortly. Adam Weatherfan is here. Hello, Adam. Saying hi, everyone. And hi, Sabby. And hi, Gav. Interested with 2020 and 2024, Gav. Thank you so much to Adam Weatherfan. It was, wasn't it? It was. Shiram, hope you're in good health, Mrs. P. Wishing you the best. Mrs. P's okay. She's a little bit Mrs. P's not too well, but she's all right, you know. So, thank you so much, Shiram. Right, okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. Alan Petru, think we've got the greatest chance of cold winter since 2012-13. Went a little bit cold than that with our forecast. We went for like the coldest since 09-10. So, you know, we'll see how we do. Hovering around 70 concurrent viewers. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know if you're enjoying the live stream. In around 10 minutes time, we're going to start doing, 5 to 10 minutes time, start doing some screen capturing. David Carpenter is here. Hello to David. Thank you so much. for checking in. Mark saying, Gavin, will you do premieres for spring forecasts, summer forecasts, and autumn ones as well, or not? Probably not. I doubt it, Mark. No, the thing with premieres is that you have to use them very, very, very sparsely. Or else, because the thing with premieres is it's got to be like an event. You know, it wants to be something that's very untypical, and that's how you get people that are interested. If you start using them too often, then people will just see it as like a regular thing, you know, not particularly exciting. And so, no, so I don't think so. There's not enough interest. Definitely not for the spring forecast. Anyway, I doubt there's enough for the autumn or summer forecast either. We are going to be releasing our Christmas Day historic video, which is going to be like a follow-on from last year, where you remember last year's Christmas Day historic video was looking at all Christmas days back to 1836 to present. We're going to do exactly the same this year, but it'll be for like New Year, looking at all New Year's back to 1836 to present. We may, because with that we premiered that, I'm sure you remember, on Christmas night last year, and it went quite well actually. I was very surprised how much interest we had on that on Christmas night. So we may do a premiere on Christmas night for the Christmas Day historic video. You know, I'm not decided yet. I'll let everybody know a bit nearer the time. But no, generally his premieres should be used very, very irregularly. So there'll definitely be a premiere for the winter 2022-2023 NAO forecast. There will definitely be a premiere for that, which will be next June. Other than that, there's not going to be all that many premieres between now and then, because, as I say, premieres are something that should be used very, very irregularly, so that when you do a premiere, they are, you know, people really notice it, and it's something that's different and gets a lot of interest. Because you wouldn't want to do a premiere and nobody turns up. Basically, you wouldn't want to do a premiere and hardly anybody's there. So no, there's not going to be many more premieres. But there will be, you know, one or two. Right, okay, let's come down. I'm so sorry, everybody. It will be a Gav live stream without two casts. Well, now I'm going to come down the live chat, and Monty is here. Hello to Monty Pio. Xenon777 is here. Hello to you. You're all congratulating Sav on his video blowing up. That's absolutely amazing. Sav's had an amazing afternoon with his video blowing up. Well, 80 concurrent viewers as well. We did do around 2 seconds ago. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know if you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much for doing that. Right, okay. Shiram, hello Gavin. Why is there always less interest in the spring and autumn forecast compared to summer and winter ones? I think all your long range updates all year round are a great watch. Thank you so much, Shiram. That's very kind. I don't know, it's not for me to say. Really, there just is less interest in those, you know, times of the year. People are more interested in the extremes. I suppose what it is that people are more interested in the extremes. And the two seasons that, like, do get the extremes are winter for cold and summer, excuse me, and summer, excuse me again, summer for heat. So I would guess that's the reason, but it's not really for me to say. You know, I just push them out, and it's up to people if they want to watch them or not. So that's, but I think that's it, Shiram. That it's like people are most interested in like heat in summer, thunderstorms in summer, and cold snow in winter. Downstairs Davies here, hello to you, my friend. Savvy, Shiram, ramp records tend to be broken in those seasons, extreme heat, cold, etc., and snow events. It's true, Sav, that's where the interest is. Bilal is here, Bilal Khalid, saying, I'm seeing so many similarities with 78-79. Never really thought much of analogues or winters being similar, but the patterns are very similar here. We shall see, Bilal. I've noticed a similarity to 1978 for quite a while, but we'll see how it works out. Luke Bowers is here. Evening, Gavin. All from a relatively calm and chilly hilltop. I'm going to get a tad concerned about that low showing on the charts. My static home won't stand up to a storm of that magnitude. I think we're looking like 80-mile-an-hour gusts up the Irish Sea. So, for those of you on the Irish Sea, it's going to be rough. You know, going to be a rough old time on Tuesday. So, batten down the hatches and look after yourselves. And generally, wind gusts right up to 50, 60 miles an hour across most parts of the country. James Young, winter forecast was great. I liked how similar it was to mine. Great minds think alike. I think most of us are all looking at the same things and coming to very, very similar conclusions. That would be my guess. Gustas is here. Hi from Lithuania. Expecting -20. Oh, goodness gracious. In northern Lithuania. Upcoming week. Wow, that is really cold. That's like brutal cold, isn't it? Aaron Tedham is here. Hello. Hello to you, my friend. Michael Johnson said, hi Gav, have you ever had a greater number than 9 hits for previous years? It seemed a good number. I don't think so, actually, Michael. I think that's the most hits we've ever had. I suppose the more things, because we looked at so many things in our Winter Updates show, I suppose the more things you look at, the more hits you're going to get, probably. But no, I think 9 is like the peak we've ever had, really. I think it is. Right, okay. Paul James would rather watch paint dry than watch Corrie, Emmerdale, Strictly and Love Island. Would you really, Paul? You'd rather watch paint dry? Well, you're with Gav. You're with Gav right now, aren't you? So hopefully I'm entertaining you, my friend. Daniel Bradley, Gav, cannot believe the Met Office has only forecasted a yellow weather warning for Tuesday. I mean, it should be amber at least. They will probably do that a little bit closer to the time. You know, it may, I wouldn't be that surprised if they ended up going for amber. But they will do it a little bit closer to the time. Because it's still a way off. You know, got all tomorrow to go. And I would expect by this time tomorrow, you will see some of those warnings going amber, probably. Unless there's been like a downgrade on the storm. Downstairs Dave, brought a sledge 4 years ago and still haven't used it. Oh dear. No, it's not been the greatest run, has it, since the Beast from the East, Dave? We did have a little bit of snow last winter, but not really in the south. It was further north, really, last winter. Mark, and at least you're better today than you were 2 years ago, Gavin. That's when you got the flu. Yeah, I was very unwell. I was getting very unwell, being myself this time 2 years ago. So I'm better than I was then. I was very dodgy then. Henry Gradwell is here. Hello to you, my friend. Around 3 minutes, we'll start doing some screen caption. Chris Stewart, Gav, I watched the premiere on Thursday. I agree that we may have a cold February, which could continue into March. Thank you so much, my friend. Henry Gradwell saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I suppose it's applicable now, isn't it, really, to start saying Merry Christmas? Maybe on Friday night's live stream, because it's not live stream on Friday night for a couple of weeks, but I think we'll be live streaming this Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed. So maybe I might start with a little bit of a Christmas, you know, a little bit of a Christmas sing-along or something. We'll see. But now we're in December. I don't think anybody would mind, would they? If we started with a little bit of the Christmas sing-along. We shall see. Time will tell. Shira saying, hello, Gavin. Do you know what the Xmas historic video is going to be? We're looking at all New Year's. All New Year's weather from 1836 to present. It's going to be like a follow-on, you know, from last year's Christmas historic video. And we may premiere that. We'll see about that. Right, okay. Helen Upshur. Hi. Hello to you. If you are new to the channel, please can you subscribe? Thank you so much. You're doing that. We need to put on around 20, just under 20 subscribers now to get to 12.8k. So please give us a sub. And thank you so much. Miek. Hi, Gav. Hello to you, my friend. Hello to you. Right, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat, I think. So let's do that then, shall we? Come down to the bottom of the live chat. And, Sav, oh yes, I was extremely sick this time last year. Like, you was, 2019, yeah, you was, Sav. There was a lot going around, wasn't there? Twilight Rising, good evening everybody. I hope the weather is treating you kindly. It's not been bad here, but it has been very, very gloomy. Been very, very gloomy. Right, okay. Best of Sweden is here. The Best of Sweden. Hello to you, my friend. Shiram. Hello, Gavin. Have you ever had a winter in the past that had a mix of zonal mild weather in a month of freezing cold, snowy weather? Maybe 55, 56 would go with that. That was quite mild in December of 1955, and then had like a really freezing cold February, sub-zero CT. So maybe 55, 56. I'm sure it has happened, Shiram. I'm sure it's happened. Right, okay, we'll start doing some screen capturing, I think, for you very shortly. It's 6:30, time is getting on. Semi-weather historian WD, GFS keeps backing off cold shots and snowstorms here. It's the USA. Michigan, I think, isn't it? WD. Euro continues, storm 12-11-12 here. A good test between GFS and ECM. It will be, my friend. Yes, you'll have to let me know how it all comes together. Paul Miller is here. At bottom of the live chat, by the way, everybody. Hello to all of you at bottom of the live chat. Paul Miller is here. Hope you're right about a very cold Jan. We shall see. Hopefully it'll go okay. It's risky to go for cold. It's always risky. But we shall see. Adam Weatherman at GavsWeatherVids. What are you forecasting for January? A cold January, Adam. We released the forecast on Thursday. We're going for a progressively colder January. You know, it may start off a little bit mild early on, around New Year and first week, and then getting progressively colder. We only released a forecast on Thursday, Adam, so I've not altered it yet. I've not altered that yet, Adam. So it's what we forecast on Thursday, my friend. Right, I think we'd better do some screen capturing for you. Sam hasn't seen snow on the ground since 2017. Beach from the East. Beach from the East, wasn't it? Mark, Gavin, it took from 1995 till 2019. Don't do that again. Gavin, it took from 1995 until 2009 to get a cold, bad winter. Does it take 40 years for us to get one or not? No, not generally. I don't know. I don't think there's any sort of 14 singularity or anything. 14 years singularity or anything. Steffi87 is here. Good evening to you, Steffi. James Young saying jingle bells, Gavin. Jingle bells, jingle bells. James, jingle bells to you as well. Katrine, channel member chat from Katrine. Let's have a look at this one. Saying it was the same with me as a 7-year-old, as I thought the winters of the 60s were the norm. I'm sure you did. Katrine. It's a shock, isn't it? It's a shock when you have, like, when you're a kid and you have a run of cold winters and you think that's it, you know, and then you get like several mild winters and you realise what our climate is really all about. Amelia is here. Amelia Winterbury. Hello, Gav. Hello to you, Amelia. Root. Hey, Gav. First of the hello to you and all. What about CFS's winter forecast? Could you introduce that, please? We will have a look at the CFS in a moment. Thank you so much. Sav saying hello, Gav. Hello, Sav. Hello to you, my friend. Hello, Sav. Right, okay, let's start doing some screen capture, mate. Good live stream. It's been nice, hasn't it? Been nice and, you know, nice chat, you know. I like this when we have a nice little discussion with one another. Right, let's turn off the webcam then. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello. No, I'm not going to be silly with webcam. Let's turn off the image, and we'll start display capturing, shall we? Let's start display capturing on this Sunday evening. Wow, wow, wow. We're display capturing. Right now, Sav's going to get a drink. You get your drink, Sav. I'm going to start doing some screen capturing. Paul Miller, high pressure showing up after mid-December, but wonder where it's going. I wonder where that high pressure is going. Mark, Gavin, still laugh at when you put a song on live stream. Oh yeah, no, I am going to do that again. Had I started off with some music. Annie Smith is here. Hello to you. Is it Annie or Anne? I expect it's Anne. Hello, Anne. Evening, Gavin, everyone. Good evening to you. Right, shall we start doing this now? Just got a little sip of Coca-Cola, I think. Right. I'm so sorry, everybody. We're hovering very close to 90 concurrent viewers. Big old live stream this. We shall see what happens as we start screen capturing. Donald Penman is here. We could be heading back to 60 winters if the AMO turns negative. But 1960s was a very abnormally cold decade. So I don't know whether we will get a repeat of that anytime soon. Amelia Winterbury, Gav, what do you think? A cold white Christmas. In our winter forecast, we went for a 50-50 chance of a colder and mild Christmas. So Christmas is really on a knife edge, we think. Timoy Tickets, hello, sorry I'm late. Stuffing my face like crazy. You just enjoy it. You enjoy stuffing your face, Timoy. That's made me laugh. I'm so sorry, everybody. James Young, MJO Phase 7 could help to push the high northwards. Yeah, it might do, James. Paul Miller. Oh, dear, I've got a little bit of a tickle tonight. Paul Miller. Awesome statistics for winter 63, Katrine. That was such a cold winter in 1963, wasn't it? Such a cold winter then. Coldest winter since 1740, which is why it is the daddy of cold winters, of course. Right, we better do some screen captioning because time is getting on. Weather historian WD, have you looked at Canadian or Siberian warming as of today? No, I have not. I have not looked at that, weather historian, but I will have to. I don't think there's much going on in terms of the stratosphere, but I haven't looked at it actually today. Right, let's start doing screen capturing for you then. So we're starting off with the latest observation, temperature observations from XC Weather. As we've already heard, it's getting cold across Scotland. Temperatures there are already sub-zero, down to -2 in several locations. Further south, we've still got 9 degrees in the far southwestern tip of Ireland. Meanwhile, the Midlands to west is like 4 degrees, Churchill Orford at 5, we've got Sennybridge, very cold at 2, Lake Birmingham at 3, and over into East Anglia, a little bit milder there, Norwich at 7, and Headcombe Aerodrome is at 7 degrees as well. Leconfield is at 5. Right, let's have a look at some 12s then. Shall we do that, everyone? What do you think? Why not? So let's enable the hover. And we'll have a look. So here we go then. That's a storm we're all concerned about for Tuesday. Look at that thing. Great big dart, but I think that's been named already though, hasn't it? I think the UK has named that. Is it Barra? Something like that. Barra, Storm Barra, I think it might be. That's bringing a proper old blow to the west on Tuesday to Wednesday. Severe gales with that. As we run on into the second half of next week, this week, it won't be as stormy, but it will still be quite cool, quite cold and unsettled, and then more low pressure heading in next weekend. It looks a little bit of an onslaught over the next week, although by this time next week, 12th of December, we might be starting to raise the heights a little bit, just to our south and west. Right, that's that one done. That's that one done, everyone. If you're enjoying my live stream, please smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. And drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos too. That'll be awesome if you could do that. And you can tell your friends and family to subscribe as well. You can even tell your doctor, your neighbour, your vicar, and even your mother-in-law, if you dare, to subscribe. And that'll be lovely if you do that. You and your mother-in-law could watch Gav together. How nice. Right, okay. Deep low. Look at that low on Tuesday. That looks very, very, very stormy, doesn't it? Tuesday looks very stormy. Really rough day. Those of you close to the Irish Sea, Sav, those of you close to the Irish Sea, you're in for a rough old time on Tuesday. Right, going into the second half of next week, it stays unsettled and quite cold as well. Into next weekend, heights rise from the south a little bit, but it's still rather unsettled, actually, into next weekend, particularly so in the north. Now, we head on in towards the middle of December, looking proper wet and windy, and quite a bit milder then as well. So that's the 15th of December, and we're looking mild, wet and windy. That does look a little bit alarmingly like what the CFS has been showing in the Christmas updates, though, doesn't it? So that's a bit of a worry. Hopefully that won't last too long, because that's a very mild pattern with high pressure over France and low pressure around Iceland. Now, the high pressure is rising north, though, as we're going towards the 8th. We're a very long way out now. We're extending range. High pressure is rising northwards. So, we're still very mild at this point, though. Now, the high pressure is reaching towards a Siberian high. We've got to keep an eye on this Siberian high. Look, it's up to 1,060 millibars. Let's push this down a little bit, and I'll actually highlight it. Look at that, 1,060 millibar area of high pressure from Siberia reaching into Western Russia. That's a very, very intense Siberian high. This year, it looks like it's on our side of the pole. You know, it's on the Eurasian side of the pole. Because sometimes that will, like, go to the Canadian, go over the pole to Canada, to the Canadian side. But this year, it looks like that Siberian high, which is very intense, is on our side of the pole. So we have got to keep an eye on that. I remember, like, December 1984, which was a very, very mild December and wet December. We barely had a frost throughout the whole of December 1984 until, like, the last day or two, last few days, and nights started to get frosty. But otherwise, it's a very mild month with lots of southerly winds, lots of rain. But throughout that month, that Siberian high was lurking across northwestern Russia, and then as we went into the new year of 84-85, then the Siberian high sort of pounced and sent the high to Scandinavia, and off and running we went into a very cold January, February. Not saying we're going to get the same this year, but when you get those heights lurking there to the northeast, keep an eye on it. As it is with the GFS 12s, there we finish up looking like that, keeping things pretty mild with winds in from the west. Right, that's that one done. And no build of pressure setting things down mid-month either with that, you'll notice. The GEM is looking like this. Let's have a look at that then. So quite stormy again around Tuesday. Looks pretty wild, doesn't it? Pretty wild around Tuesday. Cool and unsettled into the second half of next week. What's going to happen after that? Let's have a look. So staying unsettled, wet and windy up towards day 10. And as we get to day 10 itself, it just stays rather zonal, rather flat, rather westerly there up to the 15th of December with the GEM. We'll have a look at the ECMWF is updating as we're talking, so we'll have a look at that before we finish the live stream. We will. Right, okay, should we show you one or two ensemble? Let's have a look at the ensemble graph, first of all, from the GFS to LZ. So that's how it's looking. Again, you see what we've been talking about in the videos. Cold for the first week, then getting milder just there. And then week 2, this period just here going really quite mild. Again, there's a drying trend. So wet to start off with, then drying through here, telling us that this lift up in the temperatures, the upper air temperatures, is being associated with high pressure building. I suspect we see that with sea level pressure. Again, look at this, starting off with relatively low pressure, and then pressure rises, as we go up towards, running towards the Christmas period, pressure is rising. So because of that, there's a lot of scatter with the temperature ensembles. Of course, we start off quite cold. And then in this period just here, we have a warming trend, definitely. But not all ensemble members are warm. We have these ones up here, but are very mild, going to double digits. But we have lots down here, but are cold and producing frosty nights and whatnot. That's because it is anticyclonic, that lift up in the temperature. And again, maybe a little bit of cooling trend in evidence right at the very end, because that's very extended range stuff. We'll have a look at 1 or 2 ensemble members. Shall we do that? So from next week, we're going to start doing Ensembles Watch. That's going to be exciting. We'll do Ensembles Watch live next Sunday and every Sunday. But we'll just have a look at 1 or 2. So this is the control run. We'll start these from around 180 hours. Let's enable the hover. So here we go with the control run then. So mild, wet and windy around the middle of December. High pressure is rising, or trying to rise northwards, but keeping us pretty mild as we go up to 20th of December, and then beyond that we look like that. So 21st December, so as we go through the control, just basically getting towards higher pressure. What about ensemble member number 4? Let's try that one. I've not seen any of these. I don't know what they're going to show. Just picking these at random. This is ensemble member number 4. Looking mild with southwesterly winds on the 15th of December. Then we go into, we keep things sort of flat and westerly. Then as we go up towards the Christmas period, higher pressure starting to move in by 21st December, and cold northerly winds beginning to push down to Scandinavia. What about ensemble member number 7? How's that one looking? Would it be lucky number 7? Let's see. High pressure to our south, low pressure to our northwest, winds from the southwest, and then heights pushing up, trying to anyway, but generally staying quite mild actually through the second half of December. That's over the check on ensemble member number 7. High pressure just out to our west. We bring winds in from like a northwesterly direction. What about ensemble member number 13? Will that be unlucky or lucky? Let's see. High pressure to our south on the 13th of December with ensemble member number 13. Low pressure to the northwest. What's going to happen with this one? Mild, wet and windy. So we're going to get a mild spell, I think, around the middle of December. That looks odds on, doesn't it? Then going very anticyclonic with ensemble member number 13. So that's telling things dry but quite cold potentially as we're running up towards Christmas. Winds are in from east. It's not a classic easterly. It's not a beastly easterly, but it is drawing wind in from the continent. So that's turning dry, cold and frosty. That's how it looks as we get to the very end of ensemble member number 13. Generally anticyclonic and quite cold. What about ensemble member number 19? See what that one's doing. So again, looking rather flat, westerly, mild, wet and windy up towards day 10. Beyond it, we get a push from the southwest. And then we get to the end of ensemble member number 19. We're looking mild with that one, with low pressure out to our northwest. High pressure has taken over across England and Wales, though. So that's potentially turning a little bit dry and colder there. Just looking at a couple more. What about ensemble member even, number 25. Put your teeth in, yeah. So this is how it looks for the 13% with ensemble member number 25. High pressure is reaching northwards. Low pressure is out to the north and to the northwest. This one looks like it's got the high pressure further north, so this is really having a good go at building up a Scandi. This is turning drier and colder around or just after the middle part of the month with ensemble member number 25. We finish up looking like that, rather flat, mild and westerly though. And then lastly, ensemble member number 30 looks like that, high pressure over France, low pressure around Greenland and Iceland, and this is what happens with this one. So again, during like a southerly wind, must produce a bit of warm air advection though. So I was trying to get the Scandi going. It's turning very blocked actually over to the east of the coast. That's turning dry and colder, running up towards Christmas. Not a proper classic Scandi, but that's certainly, I was on 130, it's certainly turning things drier and colder, running up towards the Christmas period. Anyway, everybody, we're going to start looking at the GFS Ensembles, doing Ensembles Watch from next week. Ensembles Watch live from Sunday next week. So that'll be good, won't it? That'll be good, won't it? Right, just back on YouTube very briefly. We've hit 100 concurrent viewers. It's turned into a massive, massive live stream. This. So thank you so much, everyone. Please smash the like button. We're at 105 concurrent viewers with 40 thumbs up. So please give us a like on the video. Thank you so much. Darren Withers is here. Good evening. Hoping for a few clear nights to see the comet even. Good luck to you, my friend. Mark was watching a programme of the Beatles playing on the rooftop of London in January 1969. Yeah, they did. They were in a big warm coat, thinking it was cold then. Yeah, Mrs. P, give me a thumbs up for that, Mark. She likes the Beatles. I've spoken about Mrs. P, haven't I? And rock and roll days. So, yes, it was. End of January, that was. I think it was around 30th of January 1969 that they did their last concert on the roof of Apple Records, wasn't it, in London? And yeah, but like the very cold February of 1969, just getting going. So that's why they was wrapped up. Savvy saying several of our neighbours had their windows blown out on our street. We don't need another one. Oh dear, Sav. Well, it looks like it's going to be rough. Looks like it's going to be rough there, Sav, on Tuesday. So you batten down the hatches, my friend. Amelia saying, Gavin, I call you Funny Gav from now on. Your live streams are always funny and you are always entertaining your followers. I was here last year too. Remember, cheers to you, Funny Gav. I do remember, Amelia. Yes, of course I remember you from last year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amelia. I try my best. I never used to be funny, but I have got a little bit funnier, you know, over the years. You gotta laugh, haven't you? You gotta laugh. Life's a laugh, isn't it? Right, we'll do some long range for you now. Very briefly. So, just have a look at CFS E2. So the CFS is looking for December with low pressure to the northwest, high pressure to the west, southwest, and winds are in from a flat and westerly direction. Looks mild with the CFS in December. That's January. And it still looks mild with low pressure to the north and just there and just there. So winds are coming in off the Atlantic. A mild January for CFS V2. And this, of course, is going to be February, and this is also mild. Look at that, low pressure around Greens and Iceland. High pressure is reaching from the Atlantic into Europe. Winds are flat as a pancake. It's flat as a pancake, winds flat and westerly and zonal. And then that is March, and that one is also very flat, zonal westerly with high pressure there, low pressure there, and winds in from a southwesterly direction with that one. I'll just run on to April, May, because why not? So April, finally the pattern changes slightly. We get some higher pressure out to our west, and so that might be a little bit colder in April. Do we want it colder in April, though? No, not really, do we? And then that is May, very long way out, 6 months out, but in May, of course, we've lost all of the zonality and we've got high pressure then beginning to appear around Greenland. So, you know, it's very weak signal. It's 6 months away, but maybe April and May flipping into something colder. And then this is how the ECM extended is looking as well. This is just updated today, I think. This is the mean sea level pressure anomaly for January, February, March with the ECM. Look at all this low pressure up north. With high pressure through Central Europe, that's going to pull up the wind from the south-southwest. That'll be a very mild late winter, relatively dry, but very, very mild late winter there with the ECMWF for January, February and March. February, March, April looks like that. flat as a pancake. Low pressure to the north, high pressure through there and through there. These are absolutely nightmare charts for anybody who wants a cold winter. And if the GavsWeatherVids Winter 2021-2022 forecast of a cold winter is to verify, it will do so without any support whatsoever from the CFS, from ECM, most of it extended. We went against most of the seasonal models with our forecast. That's March, April, May. Still it goes on, still very zonal. High pressure, low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south, winds in from a westerly direction. And then that finally is April to June. And still kind of zonal even then. So, what a slog the next few months are going to be. This is right, high pressure there, low pressure there, and still very flat and zonal and westerly with the ECM. So, as I say, if our winter forecast of a cold and average winter is going to verify, it will do so 100% without any support from like most of the long range, other than maybe the Beijing Climate Centre, possibly the JMA. Other than those two, it will do so. The forecast of the cold winter will do so. It'll verify without support from the seasonal models. We'll have a look at CFS, shall we? See what that's showing. Now let's have a look at ECMWF. Better have a look at CFS, and then we will be done. So here we go with this. Just enable the hover. So this is the ECMWF updating as we are talking. Let's see if it's totally out. Still not quite out to 240 as it should be in a moment though. So we're starting off like that. Again, there's that nasty low on Tuesday, and then into Wednesday, looking very unsettled, stormy as we go through into the second half next week, cool and unsettled, then wet and windy but milder next weekend, and we get to 14% when we've got another pretty nasty low, actually, another very significant area of low pressure sweeping in from off the Atlantic. We are out to 240 hours now. So that's how we look as we get to day 10, which is Wednesday the 15th of December, and we're into a northwesterly then, with low pressure of the east coast of Scotland. Very unsettled, not much sign of high pressure taking over there. But of course, the high pressure generally in most of the GFS output takes over beyond day 10. So kind of like third week of December is when the high pressure makes moves. And then finally, the last thing we'll look at is the CFS V26, and then we're going to be done on this live stream. So let's have a look at that then. We're going to do this. So we want to enable. I hope it's enabled already. Right, so have a look at this then. This is the end of the live stream, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been a cracking live stream, this. So here we go. Adam was telling me that this has gone cold. So, Adam, we'll have a look at it. Right, so there we are. 16th of December. Look at that. We've got, like, big area of high pressure. That's a Siberian high. Whoops. That's a Siberian high on the 16th of December. There it is. Away to our northeast just there, deep low pressure in the Atlantic pulling up the southwesterly winds, so a bit of warm air convection going on there. It looks unsettled and relatively mild up to Christmas. That's Christmas Day. Southwesterly winds generally mild, wet, windy on Christmas Day. Get through to Boxing Day, and we start to raise the heights to our northeast. Yes, look at this. So Alan was right with this. High pressure then really strengthening just after Christmas 27th December. High pressure really strengthening over Scandinavia, courtesy of the Siberian high. That's the kind of thing that happened in 84, 85, and the wind goes into the east. Look at that, easterly winds there, setting in between Christmas and New Year. How cold are those easterly winds? Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got a big cold pool there, sitting just to our east that we could tap into. Low pressure starts moving in from the Atlantic around New Year, so then we go milder with more in the way of southwesterly winds, and we turn very mild actually into early January before low pressure again comes in around the middle part of the month. Heights rising to our northeast again. Second half of January turning colder with winds in from the east, so that's a little bit on off, isn't it? Like what we forecast, really, for this winter. Rather cold, but with milder episodes. That's the 30th of January, looking really cold then, getting ever colder as we go along through the winter. So, yeah, look at that, 31st of January, really bringing in some very cold air from the east and from the northeast as well. Into February, we look like that. So we can go a little bit milder into February and wetter again, but the heights coming back to the northeast. This is exactly, if this comes off, then the GavsWeatherVids forecast is verified, because it's exactly what we're expecting. On-off cold, regular cold from the Scandinavian high as well, easterly winds, but not continuously cold, always some mild weather. That was very snowy there on the 15th of December with that low pushing up from the south. That would bring a big old dumping of snow to southern parts of the country, and just generally staying quite cool and unsettled really as we run on into the closing days of February, and then on into March. It's still going on. A relatively cold pattern continues even into March. So if that CFS 6Z run verifies, which of course it almost certainly won't, but if it did, then it really is game on for the GavsWeatherVids winter forecast, because that's exactly the kind of winter we are expecting. Right, thank you so much, everybody. Making this incredible live stream. It's been great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. 105 concurrent viewers. Big live stream. Thank you so much. It's been unbelievable. It's been awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for that. Right, we're going to turn off the display capture. We'll put the image back up and the webcam come back up as well. Now, why isn't that coming up? There we go. Webcam is back. Okay, right, we're wrapping up the live stream now. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a cracking live stream. Let me say thank you so much to our moderators. Thank you so much to Paul and to Savvy for moderating. That would be absolutely fantastic if you can do that. Thank you so much to Paul and to Savvy for moderating on the live stream. It would be great if you could do that. Right, okay, we're done with our live stream, so thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. It's been awesome. Right, so just to tell you what's coming up, so we're finished with long-range updates now, aren't we? So it means things a little bit calmer now for Gav. Things a little bit calmer now for Gav. But we will keep the uploads coming, so we're going to have a 10... Excuse me, once again, we're going to have a 10 to 14 dayer that will be released tomorrow. Going to do the December forecast as well. December forecast will be coming up tomorrow. Also, very late with that, but that's just the way things have worked out with winter updates and everything else, of course. And also tomorrow, I don't think that's it for tomorrow, actually. I don't think we've got a Christmas update. The next Christmas update will be on Tuesday. So yeah, just keep watching, you know, as the updates come along. But of course, we are finished now with our long-range forecast and whatnot. And that's going to be, you know, that's going to be it for the long range until we get into spring updates in January. Right, okay, so there we go. Next live stream I think will be on Friday night. We'll have a little bit of fun on Friday night. May even, you know, have a little bit of Christmas theme sort of going on Friday night. We shall see. And then of course we'll be live streaming again next Sunday, and that live stream I think will be like Ensembles Watch live. We'll go through all of the GFS Ensemble members and see what they are all showing. Thank you so much to Sab, my pleasure, and also to Paul. Always a pleasure, Gav. Thank you so much to Savvy and to Paul for moderating. You enjoy the rest of your sunny evening. And I shall see you either for our uploads in the next few days or for our next live stream, which I think will be on Friday night. But for this live stream, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye for now.